What is happening, Nexus crew? Get ready for an absolute explosion of gaming news because the cycle is moving at warp speed, and if you blink, you might just miss it. We've got critical updates dropping that you absolutely cannot afford to be without. We're diving deep into the preload details for the highly anticipated Hell Is Us, covering everything you need to know about system requirements, file sizes, and those all-important preload times. This is the information you've been waiting for, the intel that keeps you ahead of the curve. But that's not all. We're also getting our hands on the Lumines Arise demo, which is available right now on PC and PlayStation 5. We'll break down what's inside and how you can jump in before its official November release. Get ready to experience a taste of this vibrant puzzle adventure. Next up, we're dissecting the crucial graphics modes for Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. We're talking quality versus performance, exploring the frame rate fluctuations and what you can expect on different consoles to ensure you get the absolute best visual experience. This is the technical breakdown you need. And finally, if you're looking to expand your RPG library beyond the familiar, we've got 3 fantastic PS5 RPG recommendations that will keep you hooked for hours. Don't miss a single second of this essential update. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Prepare for launch, Hell Is Us preload and system specs revealed. Get ready to mark your calendars and clear your hard drives, because Hell Is Us is almost here, and we've got all the crucial details you need to be perfectly prepared for its arrival. Rogue Factor's new third-person adventure promises a unique blend of exploration, intense close-quarters combat, and a narrative shrouded in mystery, set against the backdrop of a war-torn nation. But before you can step into the shoes of Raimi and confront the eerie creatures that roam the land, you'll need to know when and how to get the game downloaded. The game is slated for a September 4, 2025 release across PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Players will embark on a journey as Raimi, a character on a quest to uncover his origins in a country grappling with not only political turmoil but also supernatural threats. These aren't your typical enemies. They're described as spectral beings resembling ancient tombstones, adding a unique, almost haunting aesthetic to the game's world. To face these formidable foes, Raimi will wield specially crafted weapons, and the game is designed to encourage player-driven exploration, eschewing traditional waypoints and guided systems to immerse you fully in its atmospheric world. To ensure a seamless transition into this new adventure, Hell Is Us is offering a staggered preload option. While exact preload times are still being finalized, current estimations suggest an 8 a.m. GMT start. The download itself is a manageable 20 to 21 GB, though it's worth noting that a day-one patch could slightly increase this figure, so keep an eye out for any last-minute updates. Preloading is highly recommended, especially if you have a slower internet connection or want to avoid potential server congestion on launch day. With automatic updates enabled in your system settings, the download can proceed quietly in the background, ensuring you're ready the moment the game goes live. When it comes to hardware, Rogue Factor has emphasized that Hell Is Us is optimized for modern systems without demanding extreme specifications. The minimum requirements are set at a mid-range level, ensuring accessibility, while optimal performance will naturally require a more robust setup. Specifically, the game boasts full optimization for AMD hardware, supporting the latest FSR technology, FSR4, on Radeon RX 9000 GPUs and FSR3 for older models. Visual fidelity is further enhanced with HDR10 Plus gaming support for compatible monitors. For those with less powerful hardware, Hell Is Us will also be streamable via GeForce Now at launch, providing a gateway to the experience with a stable internet connection. Audience impact. Gamers are buzzing about the manageable file size and the promise of player-driven exploration, with many praising the developer's focus on immersion over hand-holding. The AMD optimization is also a significant talking point for many in the PC community. Keep your eyes locked here for more details on the gaming world's biggest stories. Next, we're diving into a demo that's available right now and a release date that's just around the corner. Lumines Arise demo now live. Get your puzzle fix before November. get ready to get your puzzle game fix, because the vibrant and addictive Lumines Arise has just dropped a special, limited-time demo, giving players on both PlayStation 5 and PC a chance to experience its unique gameplay before the full release on November 11. This demo isn't just a small taste. It offers a significant preview of what's to come, including the brand-new multiplayer Burst Battle mode, which is being showcased to the public for the very first time. If you're a fan of rhythm-based puzzles and dazzling visuals, this is an opportunity you won't want to miss. The demo, which is readily available on Steam for PC players and directly on the PlayStation Store for PS5 owners, includes 3 stages from the game's single-player journey mode. This allows you to get a feel for the core mechanics, the progression, and the overall atmosphere of Lumines Arise. It's important to note that this demo is a time-limited event, available only until September 4th in Australia, so if you're reading this in a relevant region, make sure to download and play it as soon as possible. The developers at Enhance have clearly put a lot of effort into ensuring this demo provides a substantial and engaging experience, giving players a genuine reason to get excited for the full launch. This demo's release coincides with the opening of pre-orders for the game. PlayStation Plus subscribers are in for a treat, as they can take advantage of a special 10% discount on their pre-order, making it an even more attractive proposition for those looking to secure their copy early. While pre-orders are live on the PlayStation platform, it's important to note that pre-orders are not yet available on Steam for the PC version. Enhance has stated that the specific contents of the Steam editions will be revealed at a later date, so PC players will have to wait a little longer for those details. However, the core experience will undoubtedly be present, and the demo gives a solid indication of the quality to expect. So, whether you're a longtime fan of the Lumines series or new to its captivating blend of music and block-dropping action, the demo for Lumines Arise is your perfect entry point. With its innovative multiplayer mode and engaging single-player content, the game is shaping up to be a must-have title for puzzle enthusiasts. Remember, the demo is only available for a limited time, so head over to your respective platform store and download it now. Prepare for Lumines Arise to hit Windows PC via Steam and PS5 on November 11. But don't wait, experience a piece of it today. Audience impact. Fans are excited about the inclusion of the new multiplayer mode in the demo, with many praising the limited-time availability as a smart way to drive early engagement. The PS Plus discount is also a popular talking point. But before we jump to our next topic, we've got a crucial breakdown of graphics settings for a major release. Stay tuned as we dissect the visual feast that awaits in Metal Gear Solid Delta. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Quality versus performance, which mode reigns supreme? The highly anticipated Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater is finally here, and for console players, a critical decision awaits, choosing between the quality and performance graphics modes. This choice isn't just about aesthetics. It directly impacts your gameplay experience through frame rate fluctuations that can vary significantly depending on your chosen console and graphical setting. To truly appreciate the nuances of these modes, especially performance, a variable refresh rate, VRR, display is highly recommended, as it can help smooth out the inevitable dips. On the base PlayStation 5, players are presented with a clear dichotomy. Performance mode aims for a fluid 60 frames per second, while quality mode targets a more stable, albeit lower, 30 frames per second. However, neither mode is without its compromises. Both can experience frame rate drops, and if you opt for performance, the visual benefits are most pronounced on a VRR-enabled display. Even in quality mode, the 30 FPS target can be inconsistent, and the resolution often falls short of a true 4K presentation, which can be a letdown for those seeking the sharpest visuals. For those fortunate enough to own a PlayStation 5 Pro, the situation is slightly different. The PS5 Pro does not offer a manual graphics mode toggle. Instead, it consistently targets 60 FPS while employing its impressive Pixel Super Resolution, PSSR, upscaling technology to achieve a 4K resolution. While the resulting image can be remarkably sharp, particularly in still moments, the frame rate can still be quite volatile, fluctuating based on the on-screen action. It's a missed opportunity, as many players would have welcomed a stable 40 FPS mode as a compromise between visual fidelity and smooth performance, but this option is not available. Our recommendation for the base PS5 leans towards performance mode, especially if you have a VRR display to mitigate the frame rate inconsistencies. If, however, these fluctuations prove too distracting, switching to quality mode might offer a more consistent, albeit less fluid, experience. The choice ultimately depends on your personal tolerance for visual stutter versus frame rate drops. Xbox Series consoles offer a similar landscape, with the Xbox Series X providing an even wider VRR window and enhanced low frame rate compensation when in performance mode, provided you are using a 120Hz VRR display. This setup offers the best chance at a smooth experience on the Xbox side. The Xbox Series S, on the other hand, is limited to a single performance profile targeting 30 FPS. While functional, this mode doesn't offer the same level of smoothness as its more powerful counterparts, and players may find the frame rate less consistent than desired. Therefore, for Xbox Series X owners, we also recommend the performance mode, particularly when paired with a VRR-capable 120Hz display. This combination should significantly reduce instability issues, making the 30 FPS quality mode a less appealing option by comparison. Ultimately, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater offers a visually rich experience, but players will need to carefully consider their hardware and display capabilities to achieve the most satisfying gameplay. Audience impact. Players are actively discussing the trade-offs between modes, with many PS5 Pro owners expressing disappointment about the lack of a stable frame rate option. VRR display owners are reporting a much-improved experience in performance mode. Navigating these graphical choices can be complex, but sometimes the best experiences are found by looking beyond the obvious. Get ready, because next, we're highlighting some incredible RPGs that you might have missed on your PS5. Beyond Cyberpunk, top 3 PS5 RPGs you need to play. While Cyberpunk 2077, especially with its Phantom Liberty expansion, has evolved into a stellar RPG experience on the PS5, it's not the only gem in the genre. If you've already exhausted Night City or simply crave a different kind of deep, immersive adventure, we've curated a list of 3 phenomenal PS5 RPGs that offer hundreds of hours of gameplay and captivating storytelling. First on our list is the monumental Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. As the second installment in Square Enix's ambitious remake trilogy, it masterfully reimagines a beloved classic for a modern audience. While its expansive open-world structure can sometimes lean into genre tropes, the sheer scale and stunning detail of its environments are breathtaking. Exploring these vast, intricately designed locations is a joy, whether you're a returning fan or a newcomer. The real-time combat system is incredibly engaging, emphasizing synergistic attacks between party members, and the dizzying array of mini-games ensures that no 2 playthroughs are exactly alike. Despite some divided opinions on the narrative's direction, particularly among those familiar with the original's plot points, the journey itself is undeniably epic and rewarding. Next, we revisit a decade-old title that remains a benchmark for the genre: The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. This game continues to impress with its unparalleled world-building, deeply compelling characters, and masterful quest design. Even the most seemingly minor side quests offer profound insights into the life of Geralt of Rivia, the titular monster hunter, and the war-torn kingdom he inhabits. Whether you're tracking beasts, engaging in a game of Gwent, or navigating complex relationships, The Witcher 3 sets the standard for Western RPGs. Its 2022 next-gen update significantly enhances the PS5 experience, allowing the game to consistently run at a smooth 60 FPS while maintaining its incredible visual fidelity. Paired with a sequel on the horizon, now is the perfect time to immerse yourself in this sprawling masterpiece. Finally, for those who crave ultimate player freedom and truly meaningful choices, Baldur's Gate 3 is an absolute must-play. Larian Studios has crafted a mind-bogglingly reactive RPG based on the Dungeons & Dragons tabletop experience. While prior D&D knowledge can be helpful, it's by no means required to enjoy the rich narrative and intricate systems. The Forgotten Realms setting provides an unforgettable backdrop for your adventures, brought to life by a superbly written cast of characters whose fates are genuinely influenced by your decisions. The freedom to approach every scenario in myriad ways, tailored to your character's build and playstyle, is what makes Baldur's Gate 3 so special. The hardcore, turn-based combat can be challenging, and adapting to its PC-centric roots on console takes a moment, but the rewards for persevering are immense. Audience impact. Fans are debating which of these RPGs offers the most replayability, with Baldur's Gate 3 frequently cited for its player agency and The Witcher 3 for its enduring world-building. Many are expressing renewed interest in titles they may have overlooked. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. Stick around for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. And that's a wrap on today's essential gaming updates. We covered the crucial preload details for Hell Is Us, gave you the lowdown on the Lumines Arise demo, broke down the graphics modes for Metal Gear Solid Delta, and highlighted 3 must-play PS5 RPGs. If you found this info valuable, smash that like button, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your gaming news, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which game you're most excited about. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels for even more gaming content. We'll see you in the next one.